Hello, everybody. Welcome to Batcraft. It's me, it's Will. I'm back. Isn't it great to have me back? That's a terrible angle. Never do this. This just looks wrong. What is up? So, sorry for the technical difficulties. It's been a while. I am standing inside the Hall of Justice. That's right. I have rebuilt the Hall of Justice. And you may be saying to yourself, Will, why are you not standing outside? That's because it's nighttime. And I think I'm high enough. Nope, not high enough. Let's go back inside. There are phantoms out there. And you know what? Before I show you guys the city, I want to take this chance since it's nighttime. Let's go and take a look. I've done a whole lot of improvements, but the first thing I'm going to show you is my Phantom Farm, because my Phantom Farm I'm pretty proud of. So I took JC Plays' version and I kind of improved on it. You can see there's treasure chests and there's hoppers, and I'll show you guys all about it in the daytime, but I don't want to sleep yet, because if I sleep, then I can't get phantoms. But I want to get the phantoms because I'm getting a lot of phantoms. So you crawl them up here, and I'm here, and this should make phantoms show up. Now I'm in a glass cage. They'll come down, they try to hit me, they can't hit me, and they usually will get caught right up there. See, sometimes it doesn't work. So you gotta wait. And then when they get up there, I can either hit them or I can even burn them. So I could go. Oh, well, let's let him. See, oh, he actually got caught under here with me. That was unusual. Let's not have that happen again. Here they come. All right, there we go. And they get caught in the glass. And I just realized that wood is going to be a very bad thing. So I'm just going to get rid of it. Because if I turn on the fire, because I can also do this and start cooking them. And it drops into the hoppers, and then I get phantom membranes. So I'll do this for the next 15 minutes and kind of update you guys on what we've been doing. So it has been a busy time here at Casa de Will. I'm still working at my job. I started a new job back in January or February, and it's going great. And in fact, they've actually sent me home. I get to work from home now full time. But it's weird because you're almost busier when you work from home than you were when you went to the office. So I literally have not had any time to stream or anything like that. I've done a little bit of building here and there. A lot of family stuff too. We didn't do the Planestalkers podcast this week because of there was a death in my family, and my cousin, who was, I do believe, 32. Yeah, you hit me, whatever. You're gonna die now, and I'm gonna feel good about it. So yeah, it's that corner piece, but I have to have that corner because I need to be able to flip the switch. So I have to hit them. Shit. Wah wah. Oh well, that's okay. Oh look, we're in the Tower of Fate. Haha. Usually it works. It's still a work in process. But let's go. In fact, we're in the Tower of Fate, and I don't want to show you guys my secret entrances and exits. So yeah, this will be fun. So, but we're in the Tower of Fate. This is my vault, basically, and there are a few entrances and exits. So I should have programmed a blackout. Let's try. So, yeah. So watch this. Ready? Okay, and we're back. So I have to go back over there now and get my stuff. But we're in Coast City, and now I can show you guys what's going on. And I probably should have slept, because that was not my brightest move. That's okay. No, it's not. Let's sleep. So I'm still working on the Phantom Farm. I can show you guys a little bit more. I just realized what my problem was. I forgot to put on my full armor. I had on my wings. So you have to remember, because one or two will glitch through because you're using glass. So I have to wear armor. So yeah, no problem. Ow. Quit it. Ow. Ow. Ow, ow. Yep, so It's almost like I've done this before. All right, let's take a swim across. And I'll show you, and then I'll be able to fly back into town and show you guys exactly what I've been building. So this is the farm. As you can see, it's a JC Plays kind of version. But again, I added an additional row on each side of dispensers for the lava. I don't use the lava all that much. I don't like playing around with lava, so I don't. I tend to use it, my sword more often than not. And I have pants, and yep, I'm missing something. Oh, a few things might have fell into hoppers, though. Okay. But even in just that little bit of time right there, I'd gotten 17 phantom membranes. So I'm going to start selling phantom membranes. That's kind of part of what this whole thing is about, is I'm going to sell phantom membranes to people. And, well, let's just do this. Shit, that's really don't want to, well, yeah. I really don't want to break the glass. So, because I don't have my silk touch. Should be somewhere. Well, there's my meat. Silk touch. Silk touch. There, now I can go get the rest of it. So yeah, what I did was, and this is kind of what I did. I took a variation on his theme. And I basically, I see what happened there. All right. So as you can see here, I built this here, and he had you just standing in the middle and let the lava go, and you normally wouldn't get burned, although I sometimes did get burned. So yeah, not exactly working the way you thought it did. So I was like, okay, let's try thinking this again. So what I did was I built this outer ring here. I put glass down here, and I've got to figure out some way. I think I got to move the switch in the middle somehow. I probably can do that, no problem. It just means moving this observer and the switch into the middle, because the problem is I can't put glass there without, it basically, then I can't hit the switch. So do I have the glass on me? Where did the glass go? There it is. Because I also realized that if you do use the lava and you forget to put this glass down right here, that's a bad scene. So glass, and then you put on a half slab. And that usually keeps me safe. These three corners, I'm very much safe from it. It's just this one, because I put a glass above each corner. And so they get stuck. Problem is, I can't put one here without being able to hit that. Unless I get another half slab, I think that'll work. Also, down here, I have a cat to scare them. So you'll see here, there's a little kitty. They sense the cat, and they get scared, and they fly up into the trap, and then I just hit them with my sword. So that's been kind of great. Like I said, I've been doing really well. I'm surprised I didn't have a thing. I must have used up my last totem. I got to go get another totem. So let's show you the city. We're flying in the city now. There have been some updates. The last time we were here, I showed you guys oh, what are you doing? Get away from my guys. You suck, dude. Yeah, you're dead. All right, so the last time we were here, I showed you guys this. This is my family home, my ancestral home. It's awesome. This year, I took Bo's idea. His citizens built him a statue, so did mine. Mine, though, is kind of cooler because I figured out how to do stairs and slabs with the copper. So for a Marine Protector Dolphin Head. And then I wasn't sure what I wanted the city to be. I didn't want to do what Bo did. I mean, I built houses that mean a lot to me, and they still do. My ancestral home, my current house. But I then decided that I wanted Coast City to be Coast City. So with that in mind, I decided that Coast City was going to be the city of heroes, the city without fear. So the first thing I did was I built a Green Lantern. Now, there's not much going on with this. I did hollow it. I left it hollow. So, I mean, I can go in. And I kind of built it with an idea of maybe making something in here at some point. But I haven't done it yet. And I'm not sure I'm going to. I think it's kind of cool just as it is. But yeah, it's a Green Lantern. What I did was I put my beacon that I had from Night Valen, and I put it down here. put the green thing here, and so it kind of looks. I mean, you have to be close enough. That's kind of what sucks, but it looks like the Green Lantern from like the movies and stuff. So there's a beam of green going around. So I did that, and then I was really happy with that, and I wasn't sure what to do next. And then I decided, I want a hall. So I went ahead and got a whole bunch of cement, and I built the Hall of Justice. Now, what I did was I didn't want to do it the way we did it in Flashcraft. I really wanted it to be my version. Not that it bothered me, but, I always thought the Flashcraft version, which was really great, was also very specialized. As you guys can see here, I decided that I wanted to try to do a little bit more of a screen accurate kind. So I built it with the pillars going back, and then, hold on, we'll just do this. So the pillars go back all the way with the front just getting the high, and then the graded roof down, and then the landing thing on the top. I did that because, again, I watched the Super Friends as a child. So I used honey blocks out here for the fountain. And I didn't make it large. I didn't want it to be as large as it was. This is probably going to be my main base, my main house, my main where I live. Because I haven't, as you'll see here, I haven't done much. I'm not sure what to put over here yet. For a while it was storage. And then I kind of moved my storage somewhere else, and I'll show you guys where the vault is. So this is kind of my, this is going to be like my main area. And then over here, I have the Trouble Alert. And I built the console from the Super Friends, and a bed. And I did that, to kind of, I wanted this to be unique. There's obviously a portal that's going to take you to the Nether. And then over here, I did some improvements as well. So I improved on the tower. Once I built the hall, I was like, okay, I want to build DC bases. So that's kind of what my theme is going to be, is the bases of the DC universe. So, because I'd already built Titan's Tower. And I kind of started to build Four Freedoms Plaza, or Baxter Building from the Fantastic Four. And then I was like, nah, it just didn't fit. It didn't look good. But I decided to use all that concrete to build the hall. And then I was like, the Hall of Justice, Titan's Tower, you got a Green Lantern there. What else works? Well, I started thinking about it. I'm like, the Tower of Fate. Now, Kyle has a Tower of Fate. Mine is a little bit more comic accurate in that, it has the 3 prongs on the top. So, it's got the 3 prongs on the top. There's no entrance. There's no exit. It's just a tower. You have no idea how to get in or out. You have to use special means to get in and out, which is why it's now my vault. I've made it into my vault. I took everything out of the tower, which I'll show you in a minute. But you can see the second floor of the tower, which used to be where all my storage was, is gone. And basically I decided at that point, since I have a Tower of Fate with no entrance, I took away the entrance to the Titan's Tower. Mainly because the bees were getting out, and, it just didn't look good. I mean, Titan's Tower looks really great when the glass, it's all glass. There's no entrance. You don't know where to go in. So what I did was I built a whole bunch of entrances and exits to the underground. Now, as you remember, you may remember my first base when I came here was this underground. Oh, and I changed the black to this. So the Welcome Center to Coast City is over here now. It does link up to the main portal in the Nether. And, oh, that door's gone. Oh, that's not good. That's not good, actually. I have to fix that door. I have to put an iron door on that. And here's the map, obviously. The Green Lantern, the towers, and all that. So I built this. I wanted something a little bit more centralized. As much as I loved the hub that I had out there, this just made more sense to me. This is actually more useful. It brings people here. So this goes to my main, obviously my main portal hub. Okay, so this main portal hub is here. And, so, I mean, we've seen this 100 times. This is the main hub. If somebody's coming to Coast City, I'm going to encourage them to come this way. There are other ways, of course. But this is kind of the main way. I really need to get an iron door. In fact, I really want to do that now. But it'll wait. So remember, this used to be my first house. Well, what I did was the last couple of weeks was I hollowed this all out. I took it all the way back. I think I started this the last stream I was on. You guys kind of saw it when I built the tower. This was kind of the underground of the tower. And I built this whole thing. So once I built all this out, I decided that the tower didn't need a door. The way in and out of the tower is come in under here, and you ride the elevator up. So there's my bees. There's nothing here yet. Cactus and the main. Now, again, because we lost the sand to be able to make kelp, I took all of the, I took it all down. I took all of the kelp farms down. I did keep the sugarcane farm because you do need sugarcane. So, trying to see if I have iron in here by any chance. Do I have an iron blocks? No. I'm gonna have to go into the Tower of Fate. This will be great. All right. So, any iron? Nope. All right. Well, let's take a nap. Okay, so let's eat. All right. And you know what? Let's do this. I'm not going to take you guys in through the main entrance I use for the Tower of Fate because, well, I really do want to keep that secret. It is my vault. So, but I'm going to show it to you anyway. So maybe I'll edit this out later. Well, first of all, let's check the bees out here. Okay, so I've found a few more hives around the world. There's lots of them. Oh, wow, I don't have any bottles. Okay, then. So I need to go get bottles anyway. All right, so this is the underground. And what I did was, so I didn't have to come all the way through that door. I did build another little, this isn't so secret, but there's an unlimited water supply next to the tower here. So I just decided to make this into a small water elevator down into the underground. And then I basically go, and then I did this because I was building under here. And to build the Hall of Justice, I leveled out all of this up top to build something on top. So I did all this landscaping, and this was hollow. And then as I started building the hall, I realized that this would be kind of cool. So I'm going to make this into a grotto. I'm going to actually add some waterfalls and stuff like that. But this is going to be kind of like an indoor grotto area. And you see it's got a little water elevator that takes you back up to the Hall of Justice. You know what? Let's go that way. I don't want to give you guys the secret entrance to... Yeah. All right. So let's take a look at this. Let's go ahead and get into... Let me take you into the Tower of Fate. So, my vault. And there's my vault. So I put another flag there. And I put a little sign over here. It just basically says, you found Will's vault. Please leave. This is my... So I decided, first of all, the Tower of Fate. I'm very proud of this. Like, again, it's just a square tower. It just took so much time and patience and energy to kind of put it together. So what I did was built stairs all the way up. And again, the Tower of Fate being, kind of magical, I like the idea of it being a little bit bigger on the inside, kind of TARDIS-y. So I built stairs that go to nowhere, obviously. Over here, I moved my nether wart farm in here. I'll do some other stuff. There's going to be layers and levels to this, obviously, as time goes on. But really what it is, so this, where you see the bricks end is ground level. This is all underground, so I also dug down deep. So this is my vault. I moved everything from everywhere I have. I thought very seriously about doing a separator, obviously, but here's the thing. I like the idea of assorting myself because you know what? Okay. So down here I have main stone, and up here I've got stone, but also like smooth stone and all that. They could be together. I don't have enough smooth stone to really separate it. And the books, there's no way to separate the books, but I want my books in one thing. So, let's take one of those. Totem of Undying, because you know what? You need those. And, like all my dyes are in one. I don't need to worry about black dye, red dye, blue dye, whatever. It's all kind of, it's my organizational, let's put some in here. It's my organizational style. So, I did that. I built myself a little trash bin. If there's things like, say, I don't need this meat, flip the switch. Basically, the dispenser drops it into lava. My armor wall from the armor duplicate thingy that was working for a while and no longer does. And then here's all my shulkers, weapons, tools, armor, etc. It's a standard. It's my vault, because my vault I wanted to be able to use, my way. Build a bunch of like smelters and stuff. This is really what I built the Tower of Fate for. I don't want any entrance that I don't know about. And the only way in is using the portal. There is a way out. So, there is definitely a way out. You're going to come down this hallway, and then, I basically set it up to walk over here and then step on this plate, and these things open. And that's it. There's no switch or nothing here. There's nothing that's going to open a door. Just what I talked about. So, yeah, fun times. So that's kind of what I've been doing in Coast City. So, Coast City is going to be the city of heroes. I'm going to build, any DC base that I can think of other than the Batcave, because we've got dibs on that. And I think they're talking about building a Justice League satellite, so I may not do that. So I took down the city hall because I didn't need it. It was wasted space. And what I did was, I'm keeping my villagers alive by feeding them carrots, a lot of carrots. And they're thriving. I like them free roaming. I think it adds something to the city. So I built, obviously, remember the sleeping room. I've put golems in every place where they're needed. So if there are zombies that are going to get in, they're going to deal with golems. And then basically there's a lot of them sleep in there. Some sleep in here where there is another golem. And then some sleep down here where there is another golem. So, I've done that. I've enjoyed doing that. But I wanted to do that. And then finally, what I just built this week, and I'm pretty proud of this too, is the Legion Clubhouse, the original old school rocket of the Legion Clubhouse. That's, and this is totally, I don't even know what I'm going to do with this yet. I may build a flower farm, a dye farm, because I like having dye. But it's just a big tower. I may dig down deep again like the other one, because I do like that. But it's really just, another place to put stuff. So, and it's another DC base. I've thought very serious. What I'm thinking about next is possibly also, I took down as you can see, I kept the train station here. I'm going to build an airport, I think, here. As you can see, and it's coming in a later video for Bo. We took the platform out, which if you haven't seen it, go catch Bo's on the Flash TV Talk or the TV Talk YouTube. Bo and I had a little soft war of words over the platform. And basically, so he built that plane for me, which is very cool. I'm thinking my next DC base is going to be, I'm going to go out here, and I want to go ahead, because I originally at one point was going to build that mob farm in the water. I think I showed you. I don't know if I did or not. So I cleared out a very large piece here. I would love to glass this off and build an Atlantis, an Atlantis, I'll call it the embassy, for Aquaman. So, and that to me is another DC kind of base. I'm not sure what I'll put down in there. But I'm having a good time doing that. I haven't done as much with Gotham, and I can show you guys Gotham in a little bit. But, I need to also work on my police, office. But I just haven't had a chance yet. And then here is the ink farm, doing very well. Bo's been kind of using it a little bit, which I don't mind. He built a tip jar for me, which was really nice. And this is basically, an AFK ink farm. So what you do is you go up here, and you can either stand here and see if any will spawn, which some will, or I've found it's better to actually go all the way up here and then walk out here and just stand here, and squid will spawn, and boom, you get ink. And then the little cart goes around, and yay, ink. So I have more than enough black ink now to last me quite a while. So I've actually started. I've always sold dye. It's kind of funny. Bo's like, nobody sells dye. I'm like, Wilmart has always sold dye, sir. So this has always done well. And again, my flag is on it because it's my. I make sure to mark anything I build that's not, that's not right next to my base and stuff. So finally, let's show you guys this. I'm digging this. I wanted to build a statue to me too, because Bo did it, and I was like, you know what? I have a city, and I thought this was just a cool kind of idea. If you could tell, I tried to build the hat as best I could, because I've got the policeman's hat, so I built that there, and it's basically meant to be in my likeness, but it's also kind of the joke of like how statues never look like the person they're supposed to be. So part of the joke is this doesn't look the way I look. So, it's kind of meant to be a little bit tongue in cheek. And I find it funny, because Bo built his own, and I just thought it was funny. It's one of the few things I actually did that kind of copied him. I admit it full-heartedly. I 100% copied Bo. And I'm going to take one of these beds for now. So I don't know why they don't all come in and go to bed. There are doors and stuff, and they know where their bed is, but what are you going to do? I'm assuming it probably has something to do with the fact that there are so many villagers. I try to keep them up. If I do AFK or whatever, I can lose like up to a third. But I've got more than enough carrots at this point to where they just breed. I can get them to breed, no problem. But everything over here is running really, really well. I'm still very impressed with the iron farm. I think I'm going to put the Coast City sign over by the water as well. I think I'm going to make another sign. So, to kind of, it's kind of great. It's kind of coming along. I don't know what to do next. Like I said, I've almost got more room now than I need. I'm still trying to figure out what's going to go into the Legion Clubhouse and what I'm going to put into this second half, of the hall here. But I really like this version of the Hall of Justice. I did close off the windows. I didn't want to be able to see out the windows. But yet I made the side walls windows so that I got some natural light going in here. And it's running pretty well. Like I said, I love the fact that I have a trouble alert because that's just, the way to go. But let's end this stream here. I'm going to go ahead and roll on over to Gotham. Let's take a look at Gotham. So, and yeah, I did all this here. I put the blue flames down and all that because I use this pretty regularly now, and so I wanted it to look kind of different. And plus, Fox built his house portal right here, and he put those two flames, so then there's blue flames taking you to Coast City, which I thought was appropriate. Oh, I'll show you guys what Bo did. Bo actually created a nether portal, or a nether hub. So, and he did a great job. So yeah, this is kind of cool, and interesting concept. He did really well. I dig his tunnel. His tunnel's very trippy. Oh, but his tunnel gets magma guys. I don't want to deal with magma guys, so we'll just go through the portal. All right, we're back in Gotham. So City Hall's coming good. I've started doing some stuff. I was elected police chief, so I'm the chief of police. And this kind of sucks. Not sucks, but it's not big enough. Like I don't have enough room for a jail. I don't have enough room for an office. So I need a second floor. So I started looking at how they built the other side's second floor. Uses a lot of brick, uses a lot of white stuff. So I'm going to start working on this as well to seal this off, and then I'll move the bat signal up to the upper roof because I do think that's kind of neat. But I need a second floor, man. You need second because I can't build underneath this because underneath this is the post office. So it's not like I could put the jail beneath the police thing. So I don't have any mail. But yeah. So and then Dark Tower's doing good. I haven't finished that either. I mean, it's built, but there's nothing in it. I have to figure out what I'm going to put in it to kind of make it, useful. Wilmart's doing fantastic. In fact, we'll go through Wilmart real quick. And then I can show you where we're coming as far as Wayne Manor. So they have started building Wayne Manor. So I reorganized the books a little bit over here. I'm going to get some more I need more bookcases. I got to remember to do that. So made it a little bit more easier to navigate for these guys. I changed my pricing to $1 diamond for everything unless otherwise marked. Mainly because a lot of people are selling books now. And so if if I sell books for $1 diamond, I'm going to make a diamond usually. There's exceptions. Soul Speed 3, I charge 2 diamonds because that's a little harder to get. Multi-books that have multiple enchantments on them that you can apply. Like Luck of the Sea Lore 2, if you're building a fishing rod, well, that's 2 enchantments. So, Thorns 1. This one I probably should put for 1 because you really can only apply one of those to each. And then, but Depth Strider 2, yeah, that definitely belongs to because Depth Strider is kind of an expensive enchantment. But in any event, most of the other books are, they're running at about $1 diamond a piece, and they're selling. I'm selling quite a bit of them. Sold some Frostwalkers. Let's see what else. But I got to figure out where I'm going to put the Phantom Membranes because nobody else is selling Phantom Membranes. So, and then I've started thinking about how I'm going to rebuild my dye shop because I did have dye and then I kind of let it slacks a little bit. And now I've got to really build it back up because Bo is building his and I don't know what he's charging. I should go check that out. We'll do a little comparison shopping here. So, need to get some more nether rods in here too. So, a few things. I cut these down. In fact, let's take those off. To just 3. Nobody has used it yet, the Diamond Block loaning program. I'm going to keep 3 up there. I needed them. Actually, I ran out of Elytra. I died a bunch of times. So I had to buy some from Bo and his exorbitantly, incredibly ridiculous prices of like 35 for an Elytra, which is just insane. But I needed it, so I bought it. So he's charging 1 diamond for a stack of 16. Aren't I charging for 32? Yeah, so I can really undersell him, and I will undersell him, because, not for nothing, but that's what Wilmart does. We undersell. So he does have this really cool, I watched his stream the other day, he has this really cool flower farm that I think I'm going to use for mine as well. Yeah, I'm selling 32 for a diamond. So, yeah, he's on crack. That'll be a bonus one. Yeah, he's selling 16 for 1 diamond. That's just insane. So yeah. But that's what's kind of going on here. As you can see, yeah, like I said, I got to get the white half slabs and then, figure out how to build the rest of that because not my style, but I want to make it look good. So, because I do need a second office and, I want to get involved in some of the Gotham stuff going on. Other than that, I mean, we're just kind of, things are kind of, let's show you Gotham. Let's show you Wayne Manor. That'll be where we end off here. So we have started Wayne Manor, as you can see. There's a wall there. There's the front entrance that they're building. There's this wall here. This is kind of their proof of concept for some of this stuff, and it's fantastic. I mean, Snow has just got a really great eye for this. I'm very excited to see what that's going to look like. And I kind of like what they did to kind of keep, I actually took this idea for the Green Lantern as well. They, to keep the snow from piling up on Wayne Manor, they came up here and they built this glass tower, which they're going to have to take down at some point, I imagine, when they want to build the map of Gotham. But I don't think anybody's messing with maps because Gotham has some issues right now with loading. But, yeah. So, I actually, and I'll show you guys this as we head back towards Coast City. I think I'm heading towards Coast City. I hope I'm heading towards Coast City. Oh, there's my mob farm. So, as you'll see here, I love how close I am too. For the above the Green Lantern, I did the same thing. I just used dark because I had dark. And I like the look of the dark a little bit better. So, and you know what? You're a spare glass thing. I don't need you to be here. Yeah, so. And it works like a champion. Because I was finding out, I was so frustrated. Because anytime it rained, and no, does it rain in Gotham? As you can see here, Coast City is built right almost at the limit between snow and mountain. Or snow and rain. And so the lantern was just getting covered in snow all the time. Yes, I know it's uneven. The back half goes out one further. It bothers me too. But what I did was I decided that, hey, if I do that glass thing, then there's no more snow on it. And it snowed a ton here, and it never gets snow on it anymore. It maintains the integrity of it. I'm very excited for this. I'm very proud of the lantern. I think, I was like, you know what? I can't have Coast City without the lantern. And then it like I said, it got me started thinking about, well, what else do I want to build? How about the Hall of Justice? And then once I built, the Hall of Justice, I'm like, well, now I have 2 DC bases. Let's keep going. So, I built the tower, and the Tower of Fate I'm wickedly proud of the Tower of Fate, even though it's just, I love the fact that I have a vault. It's got hidden entrances, but they're hard to get to. And then I'll show you guys this one last thing. I was going through cement like crazy. And so what I did was I expanded the cement farm. This used to be one whole stack. And I think I have a stack down in, well, I won't do it now, though. That'll be next time. I'm pretty dang happy with this cement farm. How the cement farm works is very simply, each row here it's an infinite water source in the middle. So there's water here, and it fills in the middle. So what you do is you get your cement powder and you place it all the way. Now it does 2 full stacks. And you place cement all the way in here, and you get to the end, and then you just go back and you break the cement. Now it's real cement. And because there's water on both sides, it just fills in the cement, fills in the water, and then you have 2 full stacks of cement. I built this glass enclosure for this part because I found myself, constantly if you're out here in sundown, all of a sudden you've got creepers and you've got other things. And then, basically you have to deal with that. So I basically I enclosed it, and then I put the second half under the mountain, and it works like a champ, and it's gotten me all the cement I could ever need. It works really well. It's safe, which is the key. But welcome back to my house. I'm going to go to my room. This is where I lived when I was a boy. So this is where I slept. So yeah, this is my house, and that's my dog. But I don't know when I'll next be on. I'm hopefully going to be on a little bit more often. Maybe when I start, when I perfect the Phantom Farm for sure. I'll probably be on a little more, or I'll show you guys how that works. But for now, I'm gonna let you guys go because I've been streaming now for about 40 minutes. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys dig it. Oh, there's no window there. Ooh. Uh-oh. Let's put a window there at some point. Hope you guys really dig it. I know I do. Thanks for hanging. Thanks for watching. Don't forget Batcraft. Check out TV Talk YouTube for Bo. Kyle is Kyle K Krause 89, I think, on Twitch. And that, there's a few other guys, but I know some people are taking breaks. So thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye now.